Are you at school
Oh,
or home?
Sebastian, I got to get my settings straightened out. I think I
Okay.
have the wrong microphone set. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, and I can't hear you yet. I
Okay,
was
okay.
just checking my settings to make sure everything was working.
Okay, do that
All
in
right,
call, please.
so microphone is good. Speakers, there we go. Okay, how about now? Yeah,
Can you
that
hear
should.
me now?
All right, now I got you.
Great.
Excellent.
Okay.
Hey, good morning.
Very good morning. I want some advice from you. Two heads are better than one.
Oh, what's that? How can I help you?
Yeah. See, this Saturday, I am setting up another sub center for women of Wiki.
Okay. Where at?
Yeah, it's in my own city. The earlier one I set up is around 200 kilometers away, so I had to travel 5 hours by train and stay over there, say, leaving my wife behind, a senior citizen. So
Wow.
recently I decided to come back and set up something here. A friend of mine who has returned from Gulf is willing to join me, and these people who return as non-resident Indians are funded for business by government. It is subsidized and loan can be arranged, so I can really go with the money working for us.
Good. That's
This is
excellent.
where, yeah, this is where I want, I want to pick your brain.
Sure.
The thing is, yesterday was a birthday of a cinema actor, an idol in Kerala called Mohanlal.
Okay.
So I extended my project to include Mohanlal's birthday celebration and concurrent tree planting by whoever celebrates. So I cut a cake yesterday with my students in the other center. They are watching me online cutting the cake, and
Oh,
then
cool.
they have planted a sapling for Mohanlal. This week they will make an even bigger cake and call everyone from the get everyone from the roadside, and then
Yeah.
cut and share the cake, and we will be distributing saplings to everyone to take home and plant it and name it after the actor. After 3 months, I am going to aggregate these plants from whoever has it still alive, because some of them don't look after. Just my
Right. That
experience.
happens.
And then group it together and give it to a nearby school. Follow, or school where one of them studied, to the alumni association of the school, telling them, here is the first sapling for your global teacher garden.
Oh, that's lovely.
I am going to replicate this and help each and every school plant, say, start a global teacher garden, and of
Right.
course it will be Hello Little World Skypers game. Okay, because
We're here.
uh, and the first one I'm setting up will of course be Janet Barnstable Garden.
Of course. Lovely.
I miss her. This
Yes.
is such an inspiration. Yes. So to come to second thing, yesterday a friend of mine asked a training center. He runs a few training centers here. That is like a private college, big setup. He told me whether he can get German teachers to train German language,
I
because
saw
they are
those
catering to,
messages.
yeah, catering to nurses. And then I have been discussing with Reinhardt, so he or some of his friends will be coming. I'll put them up at Professor C.F. Joseph's place where Cheryl stayed. It's a very good place, and he and his
Nice.
wife both are educated. So, and it is easy. I can also, it's easily accessible for me. I can go there, stay with them, go around. Okay, so I am starting a new project as well, where a
You're
native language.
amazing.
Yeah, because see, I am with Hello Little World Skype is that the things I could tap into, the brains I can pick, all these make me amazing. So
We're
on,
lucky to have you.
on Saturday, of course, you will not be online at say 6,
Oh,
10,
let me get a
10,
clock going.
10 years from this time on Saturday.
Okay.
So it will be midnight or some unholy hour for you.
Oh, midday for you is like 3 a.m. for me. I
Days, mhm.
I just experimented with that. One of the students from India tried calling me at 12:30 your time, and my phone started ringing at 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Oh no, I got to
My,
talk to this kid about time.
okay, who was the student? I should be telling him because they don't know the time differences, and they also do not know the Skype etiquette.
Exactly, exactly. Arvid Sundhir, I want to talk to him too.
Okay, I'll tell him that because they don't know about the time differences, and then you say, when I call you, I first get your permission. These
I
people
sent,
gate crash because they are conditioned with our Bell's telephone. Where it is top heavy because Bell's telephones are always for the people at the upper end, high end people, calling the low end people and give an order.
oh, really?
Oh, here,
It's
because
interesting.
yeah, that is the way it is here. So anyone who has a phone usually calls the other person without considering what the other person may be doing at that time.
I see.
So these are lessons I slowly give to my team here so that they become net savvy as well as global minded.
How about messages? Is it common to leave a phone message with someone if they don't answer?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But here the problem, I have a problem of, I get say something like 5,000 good morning through WhatsApp.
Yeah,
And then my phone hangs. I only know it when I open it.
I see.
These things have to be taught, because they don't know how to use say, social media. So technology literacy is a must. So little by little, I am teaching them. While Women of Wiki will be making it a business project as well.
Of course.
As this plants get planted, I am getting the date of birth and marriage anniversaries to make a database of people, which can be sorted. And I am trying to start a cake express, a gift express, a global gift express, where students can work together, collaborating.
Yes.
Just like Uber. Like I can place an order for Joe McNalty's birthday with one of your students. He will see that you get the cake.
Oh, wow.
I can organize the money to be paid to him, from which he pays the baker and takes his commission, and I also have my commission at this end.
Wow.
At my end, it is another student. I want to get these students entrepreneurship growth because they are amazing. They have the technology, their brain is differently wired.
Yeah.
So all this should benefit them while we mentor them.
Yeah.
So this is the idea I would like you to work on and give me inputs about. It is
This is
like
very interesting.
Uber.
So,
It is just an Uber, decentralized, everyone getting a part of the cake, having the cake and eat it too. And when I launch it, of course, I will get the cinema actor to come down and inaugurate because we are celebrating his birthday throughout this year, making an excuse to plant the trees and eat cakes.
not a bad deal.
So,
So let me see if I understand this. If I wanted to get you a cake for your birthday,
yeah,
I can contact this service
yes, I contact Aravind. He will make sure that I get it.
and he'll take care of it.
Yeah, you pay Aravind and Co. Aravind and Co is mentored by me, so I will be always managing. So I will make sure the cake reaches anywhere in India through my own network.
Wow.
But the order came through Aravind, so he should get part of the pie.
Right, of
It's
course.
done through me. I should get something as well, and this should fuel the future and education, getting people excited about business. And business is what supports everything.
Yes. That is true.
Here, yeah, here, due to this political undercutting, we
Yeah.
still have what you call Ubuntu and all those free software taught in classrooms. I am with them about say free software foundation, etc., because I am a wiki educator. But idealism apart, Microsoft has conquered the market. So they should be learning both. At school, they can only get this social software free versions. But they should also be learning Microsoft, because when they go down to work in a company or a
Yes.
corporation, they have to know that. So I am teaching the world, access what you have at school, make the most of it, plus upskill yourself with, say, Tech Mums, for instance. Tech Mums is in London, a scientist whom Steve interviewed, where I was also there. And she has even told me I can use Tech Mums banner and use their software for teaching people here, which makes my training global.
That's wonderful.
Follow.
Now, do you use like Google Docs and stuff like that? Is that readily
I
available
do.
to your students?
Yeah, I do. So I want your students to add their ideas onto a Google Doc you create. So that I can tell them, tell my people here, see, we share things and leadership is also distributed. So the name and fame should go to everyone. Ultimately, the more trees we plant, the better it is. And more cakes we cut, let everyone plant a tree. Let's green the world.
Yeah, well, that's always a good idea. We should be planting trees here. That's one of the I just moved into a building that's been renovated, and we did plant some trees, and we should be naming them or something like that. That would be a good plan. Plus, we have some areas that could use some greening.
Okay. And then a great thing about my project now is a company has sponsored me. They are paying me for, say, doing whatever I want.
Excellent.
All they need is a database of students, because they are into, say, educational consultancy, helping students go abroad to different colleges to learn what they want to learn, which is not available in India.
Now, you mentioned Ubuntu before, which is Linux. Is that what the students that you're working with are familiar with?
Yes, a school system uses Linux and a Free Software Foundation's software.
Yeah.
But the problem is when they go for an interview, on day one, they do not know, they are not familiar with Microsoft and its package.
Right. Microsoft, we're running Windows 10 in my school, and we're teaching them Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and Excel. What are they using for word processing, for typing?
Yes, this is where the politics play comes in. They still get people to type Malayalam or local language.
Okay.
Say, constraining the growth globally, number one.
Right.
Number two, of course, they have the free word package of the Linux NT, the Free Software Foundation's package are downloaded. They use that as well. But unfortunately, teachers are not upgraded. They are teachers using the tool. Like when I speak about online teacher, I say, this teacher is a teacher who uses online technology. So it is like a driver who uses a plane. He's in the cockpit of a plane trying to drive it, and this will not take off.
Right, it's not the same.
A teacher should be an online teacher, not a teacher online.
Oh, that's clever.
The difference is like, say, when you adulterate milk with water, even if it is 50-50, when I say I added water to milk versus I added milk to water, gives a different meaning.
Yes.
Although both parties use 50-50.
Very different results.
So likewise, almost all teachers are conversant with Skype, but they don't use it. They know Skype is a telephony tool, an extension of the telephony. They don't know what all Skype is used for. And I'm not able to penetrate into schools and tell them how to use this effectively, so social networking, or say personal development, professional PD, etc., because they're too busy teaching to a test.
Yes,
So
that is a problem.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a change from outside because women of Wiki are educated stay-at-home mothers, most of them.
Right.
And their children also come together to make sure I have a social networking homes, which I call Sneham.
Mm-hmm.
Social comes, S is taken from that, NE is taken from networking, HOM, the three letters are taken from homes, and Sneham is love in Sanskrit.
Okay.
I
I
am a
knew there'd
peddler
be
of
a meeting.
I am a peddler of love, and I want the whole world to love each other so that there is no terrorism and world peace happens.
Yes. Well,
For
that's
this,
getting to know each other.
yes, for this, I am training students to participate at global education conference or connected learning, British Council's programs, whatever resource I can get into. I am giving them everything free from my service. Now, from this month onwards, I am paid a salary. Hey,
Hey, that's awesome.
and
You
next month,
deserve it. Many
and
times over.
next month onwards, my friend will also be paying me a salary because I am setting up a branch for him. This non-resident Indian who has returned with the fund and financing of Government of Kerala, which I make sure that he pays back from the revenue generated.
Mm-hmm.
So one of these days I'll introduce him to you, so he will have a word with you. And then
Okay.
slowly but surely, I'll introduce you to more and more of my people so that we lead the show. Others will join because I have been always interacting with you. You are almost always available. Even if not, you make sure you come online soon enough.
Yes. Yes, I can do that. And you know what I do. I
I
want my students to meet people. You know what my class does. Anything that I have that would be useful to you, you have to just let me know. It's yours.
That's right. So I'm going to use your Google site to show
Hmm.
them what an educator in US is doing and why these students here should copy you, otherwise they will not be able to compete with US students. It's a global competition for jobs,
Yes.
whatever. So I'm trying to get them on par with US students in my own way. So this is what I wanted to tell you.
Oh,
So
sure.
you may create a say Google Doc and
Yes.
share it among Hello Little World Skypers and say get it done your way and just say planting a seed in your mind. The more I say, the more I contaminate your creativity.
No, that's true. You have already.
So everything is about students working together and doing a business, collaborating while learning. And
Well,
if they do, I can get a spreadsheet ready, teach them about spreadsheet. I can do the what if analysis about the business. So we can also use this technology and integrate into our classroom lessons where the students are thrilled to earn some pocket money and pay their debts.
oh, that's
Yes,
good too.
learn better, learn more. Because that's what I'm trying to do here also. That is why this company said, Sebastian, you start something so that the students who join us for study abroad should be able to earn the money to pay their future studies. So you
Yes.
do it your way. He has given me a free reign
Hmm.
thanks to Bex Global. That's the name of the company. I'll give you the website as well. And then let's put our heads together and hearts together.
Well, let me tell you some things that I know. I know adults who have gone to India on business or who work with people in India for business.
Mhm.
And when I talk to them about their experiences, they're always confused about the culture. They're oftentimes confused. English is, there's always accent differences, but the timing, everyone gets confused by the clock. That's a learning curve. But there's so many things that people need to learn about India to be able to work with Indians,
That's right.
and and it's a really valuable skill. I think there's an avenue there that we can take advantage of. Even when I just have my students meet a teacher in India and just talk to them, it's great. It's a great starting point for them to start to understand how some things are exactly the same, some things are different, But most of it's the same, and that's good.
Underneath, we are all same.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So thank you for your time.
Yes.
I'm recording it. So on Saturday, even if your messages don't come through, still I will show this and say we are putting our heads and hearts together to start a very new business where each and every woman of Vicky and her son or daughter can participate.
That's wonderful.
And we are going to celebrate Mohanlal's birthday, sharing a cake, which hopefully my wife makes.
Oh.
So that I get
have
the
you
prize.
told her yet?
Not it, because she's a senior citizen.
See, things are the same everywhere.
Yeah, she's a senior citizen, and her health may not allow her to. In that case, I will label it hers and buy it from the local company.
Plan B.
Anyway, so thank you, Joe. You made my day because whenever I interact with you, I feel energized as well.
I always do too. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, Joe. Have a good day.
You too. Have a great morning.
Have a great morning. You too. Bye for now.
Bye.